Amy Roloff will encounter an unusual problem on Tuesday night's brand new episode of Little People, Big World. While many divorcees must deal with the awkwardness of their ex-spouses feuding with their significant others, this mother of four will run into a different issue on air. Marek won't be trying to shun Matt Roloff. He'll be trying way too hard to cozy up to Amy's husband of over 26 years. In a sneak peek published by People magazine, Marek suggests the idea of spending time with Matt and his long-term girlfriend, Karen Chandler, on their just-completed deck. Remember when we were over at the MC, and he showed us some sketches of the deck he was doing for Karen? Chris asks, to which his fiancée replies, "I think he showed you. If he showed me, I didn't pay attention." Okay, Chris says in response. Still, perhaps they should stop by and take a look at the finished product if they are ever in the neighborhood. Amy, of course, used to live like 100 yards from her ex. She then sold her portion of the farm in 2019 and moved about 15 minutes away. Oh geez. We're just, like, best buddies now, Amy teases of her relationship with both Marek and Matt. We're hanging out. Well, he knows I like that sort of thing, and, you know, I would like to stop by and take a look. Are you okay with that? Chris asks his future wife. Amy responds in the affirmative, but her clear lack of enthusiasm prompts Chris to ask her a second time whether she's certain. I guess we can, she tells Chris. Do we have to bring anything, or are they going to serve us food or anything? I hope not. A few weeks ago on the show, Matt offered up the farm as a wedding location for Amy and Chris. The latter was all for it at first, but the former was quite hesitant for understandable reasons, you know? Eventually, however, Amy caved and she will, indeed, exchange vows on the farm in late August. But back to this burgeoning friendship between Chris and Matt. In a confessional, Amy admits that she's not a fan of visiting Matt and his girlfriend, with whom Amy has alleged Matt cheated back in the day, at least in the emotional sense. That just feels a little weird to me, Amy tells the camera. A little too close for comfort. Chris even tells Amy at one point that he also spoke with Matt about his interest in marrying Chandler. So apparently, they've kinda talked about it a little bit, he says. He hasn't officially proposed or anything. How does Amy feel about Matt and Karen getting engaged someday? I don't think it really matters what I think, Amy says, admitting she's surprised Matt hasn't popped the question yet. As she says this, Chris rubs her shoulder and replies in sort of cheeky fashion, "Well, you've moved on to bigger and better things." Visit the official People magazine website to view this footage. And tune into TLC on Tuesdays at 9/8 to watch new episodes of Little People, Big World.